Here's your bone, Mocha Bear. Good boy, Fred. Go on. Go ahead. Fred, go ahead. Go get it. Go get it. Atta boy. We're working on Fred not being a toy hog. So he, of course, wanted the blue bone because that's the one Moku was playing with. But I asked him to wait and to leave it, which he did. And Moku had already left it, so then I told him he could go get it. But this is difficult because Fred is a toy hog and he wants whatever toy the other dog is playing with at the moment. Here you go, Mocha Bear. Ready? Go get it. Here's a good bear. Here's a good bear. One thing I do when I'm playing with Fred with pool toys is I always have him bring me the toy rather than going and picking it up from him. Go get it, because that way he's following commands. Go get it, which means that is my toy, not yours. Bring it here. Bring it here, and he's got to be obedient, and he's got to listen to me before he gets what he wants. Fred, bring it here. Atta boy, come on. Bring it here. Drop it. Good boy. Good boy. Sit. Wait. Wait. Okay, go get it. Go. Go get it. Go. He's a good boy. Get him, Moku. Get it, buddy. There you go. Oh, go get it, Moku Bear. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Fred, drop it. Drop it. Good boy. Go ahead, Moku. Go ahead, Moku. Get it. Get it. Oh, you want this one? Okay, you want this one? Ready? Are you ready, silly boy? Go get it. Fred, leave it. Leave it. Good boy. You can have this one. Ready? Go. Good. Alright, so I'm out here with Moku and Fred. We're playing in the pool. It's about 105 degrees in Bakersfield, so it's the only way to deal with the summertime. And I was just thinking, it just sort of occurred to me that if I had to boil dog training down into something, distill it to its most fundamental essence, it would be this. You, as the human being in the situation, want to use all the resources you have at your disposal at any given time, and by resources I mean anything that the dog might want, to communicate to them what you want versus what you don't want. So the way that's playing out in our pool scenario today is that Fred, can you see him? It's hard to tell. Fred over there is a pool toy hog, or pretty much, yeah. So, oh, and there's a Moku. I don't know if you can see because I can't see what I'm filming because it's of the glare. But basically whatever toy one of the other dogs has, that's the one Fred wants. So you see, I threw that toy for Moku. Fred immediately charged into the pool and grabbed it, or it was already in Moku's mouth, and now he just took it away from Moku. So I can't let this continue to happen. It's not okay. It's one thing for dogs to sort of, you know, do that once in a while, like take each other's toy, but with Fred it is a dominance thing. It's him trying to say, hey, I own all the pool toys, and then I need to step in and say, no, you don't, I own the pool toys. And he doesn't ever resource guard against me or against people, but you know, these kind of issues, he does have resource guarding issues in other scenarios, and this kind of behavior can lead to altercations with other dogs and just lead to him thinking that he has control over all the pool toys, which is not okay. So what I'm doing basically is I'm using what he wants, which is this toy, because this is kind of the toy of the hour, giving him all kinds of commands around the pool area, like if you know, if the toy's over there and he wants me to throw it, I'll never go over to where he is and get it. I'll say, Fred, bring it here. Bring it here. And I won't just go, oh, well, he doesn't want to bring it, never mind. I have to follow through if I've given him a command. Fred, bring it here. Get it. Good. Bring it here. Drop it. Good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give it to Moku while Fred's sitting there. Good boy. Wait. So he's deferring to me. He's saying, okay, good, Moku. I mean, I'm doing what you asked, which is good, because if it were just Fred and Moku, Fred would say, hey, I'm in charge and that's mine. Now I'm going to see if Fred will leave that alone and chase his prize ball. Okay, ready? Ready, Fred? Okay, ready? Go get it. So the tennis ball is like the ultimate for Fred. Jump, good boy. typically, if I were to just sort of let things happen as they were happening on their own, he wouldn't care about the tennis ball because he would just want this. And if I let him, he would go after it and just simply take it from Moku, which he might try to do right now. Good boy, Fred. Now if he did, leave it. Leave it. Good boy. So as a reward, leave it. So as a reward, good. Even though Moku left it alone, I still had told him to leave it. So I want him to leave it. Ready? As a reward for that, go get your ball. Go get it. Go get it. Nope, go get your ball. Go. See how he's still kind of obsessed with it because it's something I've told him he can't have. Go get your ball. Go. Fred, leave it. Go on, leave it. Go. Attaboy. Go get your ball. Go get it. Jump. Go get it. Jump. I could do one of two things. I could pick that up and throw it for him as a reward for completely ignoring it. But since he started coming back over to it, I'm not going to do that. I want to follow through. Go get your ball. Go, 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 go. Go get it. Go get it. Jump, Fred. Jump. Go get it. Come on. Ready? Jump. Come on. Jump. Attaboy. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and throw it for him. Didn't go get his ball, but he left that alone and listened to me and communicated with me that he was listening to me and doing what I asked him to do. So that's when he gets that prize toy, is when he is not trying to control it or own it, basically. So how's that for a metaphor for life? We get what we want when we stop trying to control it and hold on to it at all costs. There you go. See, now once, if I step in and sort of establish that the two of them are on equal ground, then they can play, Fred can play without feeling like he has to be the one controlling the toy, because, you know, when we see Fred running around with the pool toys, we might think, oh, he's having fun, and he is, I'm sure, but at the same time, he's feeling this need, this like desperate need to keep control of a toy. And when he doesn't have that control issue, he's gonna be able to relax and have a lot more fun. So what you didn't see was they were chasing each other, and rather than Fred just sort of chasing him down to try to get the toy, he would chase Moku and then Moku would chase him. And see, as you can see now, he's letting Moku chew on it. He's not just stealing it from him. Good boy, Violet. And you know, it's not like I'm trying to micromanage every single thing they're doing, but if I step in and, you know, throw some commands at them like that, like catch or drop it, leave it, give, you know, all those things, it adds a little bit of structure, like outside structure to the play, because dogs sometimes, if, like I said, if given the freedom to structure the play on their own, their natural hierarchy will sort of settle in. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Good boy, ready, here's your ball. Go, ready, go get it, go get it, go. And see, just having things like that, having him drop that toy and leave it alone while he goes to get the ball, he's being rewarded for leaving this toy by getting him to chase his ball, and he's also practicing leaving the ball and not worrying about someone else taking it. This all comes back to what I said in the very beginning. I'm basically just using the resources I have at my disposal, which are, ouch, I just stepped on something, which is, you know, anything the dogs want, and giving those things to the dogs when they do what I ask them to do. And, you know, you're doing this kind of thing, it's so important to have both the element where I'm, you know, communicating to Fred, no, that's my toy, you don't own it, you don't get to control it. It's also very important that I empower him in some other way, so that, you know, the whole reason he is trying so hard to control something is because some part of him feels insecure, or like he's not able to control his environment in some way, which again I think is definitely the result of his being a service dog and feeling like he couldn't control what he was supposed to be able to control, or he couldn't do his job right because he just wasn't equipped for that, or something. It's very important that I empower him in some other way, which is, you know, the empowerment comes in where he's able to make different choices. Look at Moku. He's able to make his own choices, and when he makes the right choice, he gets what he wants.